Oh my god, why is it not moving? Ooh. I just woke up. Oh my god, I slept for like 2 hours or something. This is quarantine day 6, and I woke up today in the morning. I was feeling like just weird, you know. I was just feeling like super weird. And you know, like when you have days when you don't know how you're feeling, there is a feeling, it's strange, it's like you're restless and you're just not feeling great. But I was like, whatever, I was ignoring it and I kept fighting it. And I was like, you know what, I still want to have a productive day. And even though I'm not feeling amazing, I'm still gonna be productive. And so I got ready and I did my makeup, and I was not feeling good. And I was like, you know, like the voice inside my head was like, excuse me, you're not feeling that amazing, maybe you should listen to it. And I kept ignoring that, what I have been doing like all my life, and everybody, like a lot of people do. And then I did my makeup, I forced myself to get ready, and I was just sitting and I was like, okay, what is it that I have to do now? And then I was like, okay, I can't do this, you know, I cannot do this. And I just was like, what is it that I want? Because I am so restless. Like, what is it that I want? Like, what is it that this part of me wants? And maybe I should listen to it. So this is something that I almost never do, okay? I actually listen to myself. I was lying in bed doing nothing, okay? First I was like, oh my god, I should check like my phone or something. And then I was like, no, I don't want to check my phone. I want to really find out what is happening. What is it that I want? Why am I feeling like the way I'm feeling? My body clearly needs something, and I will lie down in bed until I finally find out what is it that it needs. Like, listen to yourself. And it was weird, it was super weird. I was like, okay, so wow, now we're gonna just be like lying in bed looking at the ceiling or what? And then I was like, yes, that's what we're gonna do until we finally find out what is it that you want. And to my surprise, I was lying in bed and I was like, you know, thoughts were coming and going, and I was like, oh my god, you're wasting time. And I just watched my thoughts. I was like, okay, I will observe my thoughts, I will not judge them. And I also stopped judging myself for feeling the way I was feeling. You know, what a lot of us do is like, I also do is like, when we feel that way, we're like, oh my god, now don't waste another day. And like, we're not like kind to ourselves. That's not good. That is really not good. We need to learn to be kind to ourselves. And so I was lying in bed for like, I think about like for 10 minutes, and then I started quieting my mind down. I was like, okay, I don't want to think about anything right now. I'm just gonna quiet down and listen to what is it that my body wants, because clearly it wants something, it needs something, and I am not feeling so good. So I will stop resisting that feeling, and I will stop like ignoring it, and I actually let myself feel that feeling, which is weird. Like, that feeling is weird. It's like a restless feeling. It's like an unknown feeling, okay? Maybe I discovered like a new feeling. You know, I think like a lot of people feel that way. And then, oh, my eyes itchy. Okay, and then you guys will not believe what happened. Okay, I almost never take naps, okay? I never take naps. And last night I slept a good 7 hours. Like, I wasn't tired or anything. So when I quiet my when I quiet my mind down, I was like, okay, what is it that you want? I literally started saying the sentence, what is it that you want? If I wasn't in quarantine, I would have gone outside. I would have gone shopping. I would have wasted some money. I would have I don't know, I would have eaten something that I was not really wanting to eat. I wasn't hungry. I'd just eaten, so I knew that I wasn't hungry. And I realized that we do things that we don't really need to or want to do just because we are not aware of what is it that we want. Like, what is it? Our body our soul and this life that we're living does not want a lot from us. And by doing that, like, we're damaging the planet and we're damaging ourselves. That is what quarantine has made me realize, which is a big deal. Okay, like, I don't wanna do things that I don't really need to do just because I'm not clear about what is it that I'm feeling, or maybe I'm like too afraid of feeling my feelings. That is just insane. Okay, that is just crazy. That has just made me realize, like, what? Like, if I'm not listening to myself, like, imagine that. If you're not listening to yourself, who the hell will? You know, you're living this life with yourself. Your body, your soul is living a life. And if you're not listening to yourself, and if you're like constantly trying to ignore those feelings and wasting your money or eating things that you don't want, or I don't know, doing things that you're not supposed to be doing or that are not good for yourself, you are clearly hurting yourself and the planet. And that is not leading to a good thing. So when I lie down in bed, I quiet my mind down. I was like, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? I literally intentionally started repeating that sentence, and then the sentence came in my head. It said, I want to feel secure. Like, it came from somewhere, I don't know from where, from my subconscious or whatever. And I was like, huh, I finally got it. Okay. And like I was listening to somebody, to something, and I was like, okay, you want to feel secure because you guys know that I'm moving, right? So it's like, it's been stressing me, and I'm in this phase where like I don't exactly know what is gonna happen or whatever, and maybe that was taking like all of my energy. And I was like, okay, you want to feel secure. And then I was like, what exactly will make you feel secure? Is it a job? Is it money? Is it people? And at the end of it, I realized that it's none of that. It's actually a feeling inside you. So how about you give yourself that feeling? And I was like, okay, so how about I tell you, me talking to myself in my head, I tell you that you are secure, that I promise myself that I am secure, and I will do everything to make myself secure, you know? To give yourself that assurance, you set an intention. And when you set an intention, it is like a cause, and there is a law in the universe of cause and effect. So when you set an intention, which is the cause, there has to be something that will happen which will be an effect. And the effect that happened inside me was that I finally calmed down. It had been going on for an hour, for more than an hour, oh my god, what is that insect that has entered my home? No. Something just flew inside. God, I am just like, wow, like I made a discovery today. Okay, so I said that to myself, and that was amazing. That feeling, I was like, okay, calm down, we are secure, don't need to panic, I'm here for you, I promise you that you are secure, and I will make everything work out, and we are secure, and we will be secure. And that made me feel better. And then I suddenly, like while I was doing that, it was a kind of meditation, and while I was talking to myself, and the moment I said that, I suddenly became super tired. It was like a huge weight had been lifted off. And I like I told you guys, I never take naps. Like, for me to fall asleep is a huge major deal. Okay, I cannot fall asleep in a plane. I just cannot take a nap. Like, it's a major deal. And I suddenly started becoming tired, and I was like observing myself, and I was like, what is happening with me? Okay, like, what is happening? And because for once I just gave myself the time to actually be, you know, not judging myself, not resisting myself, and not like fighting against that feeling, and actually listening to what is it that I want. And when I gave myself what I wanted, I suddenly became so tired. I became so tired, and I was like talking to myself, and I was like, oh my god, I'm getting so tired. I was getting so tired. And I had just woken up like 3 hours ago or something, and I fell asleep. What? I never fall asleep. I fell asleep. It's like as if my brain just got so relaxed, and that stress kind of dissolved. and I fixed the problem that was like making me so stressed, and I fell asleep. And it was like an amazing nap, and I woke up after like 2 hours, and I was like I was like, what did just happen? Like, what happened? I know now what happened. I listened to myself, and I've decided that I will not just, you know, like if I wasn't in quarantine, I would have gone out, like I said, and I would have done something to distract myself. But do we need to distract ourselves? I mean, is it necessary? Buying all these things that we don't need, doing all those things that we don't need to do because we don't know what exactly we should be doing? That is just madness. Like, no. So I'm grateful for quarantine. Like, it's making me realize things about myself that I never even knew. And I feel so much better now. All that panic and all that stress is now gone, and I'm just like, okay, fine. Thank God I am feeling better now. So yeah, that's it. That's all that I wanted to share. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I thought I would share it with you because maybe you're feeling like me, and maybe you just need to realize that stop ignoring yourself, and stop waiting for somebody else to come and listen to you. You know, you have it inside you. If you will learn to yeah, that's it. That's all for today. I took my like fancy clothes off that I put on, and I was like, okay, I don't want to be something that I'm not, and I want to be authentic. And this is my authentic self. This is not me like being something that I'm not, and like, you know, trying to ignore my real feelings. This is my authentic self, and I am happy. That makes you really happy. Peace.